We've been here an hour now. We haven't gotten any bites. I haven't seen anyone else get a bite or catch a fish. I think we'll go to the ocean now. Bella's ready to go. Aren't you, buddy? Yeah, Bella's ready. Let's go. Next stop, Twin Harbors State Park. Let's go to the ocean. Now, since wind is always an issue here, I'm going to stop talking and just show you the scenery with some music, and then at lunchtime I'll come back on here and start talking again. So enjoy the scenery. Let's go. You happy to be at the ocean, buddy? You like the ocean? Yeah? Hey, Bella, do you like the ocean? Bella, do you like the ocean? We made it to our lunchtime goal of Half Moon Bay, but I'm still feeling pretty good, so I think we may as well go on to Westport. It's been a long time since I've done the whole walk from Twin Harbors to Westport. I just kind of ran out of energy the last few years, but I've eaten steak twice in the last month, and I'm feeling better. So I think I'm anemic. I began to suspect I was anemic when my restless leg syndrome started up again. And now eating 2 steaks, I feel way better. So I'm going to get my iron levels checked to be sure. But I'm going to start supplementing iron, and I think I'm going to get my energy back and be able to start losing weight and start doing the long hikes again. So yeah, I think we'll head on into Westport. It's 10 o'clock. We'll go to Westport and maybe up to the museum. That's where I like to go because it's pretty quiet there, and there's picnic tables sometimes, and I can stop and have lunch there. If I walk to the museum and back, it's going to be somewhere between 10 and 11 miles, and all on the beach. But the sand is packed really hard today, so it's not actual difficult beach walking like it is sometimes. So I'm going to go ahead and cut back to the music now until I get to my new lunch spot. We made it to the museum, and there's no picnic tables, but I have found a place to sit that's shady and somewhat peaceful. So we'll sit here and have our lunch. Bella's got her food and her water. No, this is my lunch now, Bella. That's yours there. This is mine. So my lunch is gonna be something a little bit different today. I've got cooked dehydrated purple potatoes instead of noodles. And I've got a whole bunch of candy cap mushrooms because I don't taste anything sweet or interesting about them, so I'm just going to use them like normal mushrooms. Got some zucchini, got some jalapeno ring, and some garlic, and some salt. And I hope I like this because I got a long ways to walk back, so I need the energy, so I'll be eating it whether I like it or not. I'm also going to make some coffee here. I'm really struggling to cook my lunch in the wind. These alcohol stoves don't do well in the wind, and the wind direction keeps changing. And Bella's coming over to say hi because she heard the GoPro beep. Yeah, okay, back up just a little bit, honey. I'm trying to cook here. Yep. Can't even tell which direction to shield the cook pot from because the wind keeps moving. Doing my best. Hope I can have a hot lunch here. My coffee wasn't particularly hot. I got to be careful. These are my sit pads, and these things are quite flammable. It looks like my soup got pretty hot before the stove went out. I might find a different spot though. I don't think it's going to completely rehydrate. I need to find someplace sheltered from the wind. I've moved to the front porch of the museum partly because it smelled nasty down there, like something died, and it's nice to sit up high on a bench. But that nasty death smell has followed me. I think it's what Bella rolled in. I hope I'm wrong though. Hopefully I won't have to smell that smell all the way home. It's going to be a good long walk. I'm glad though, because I really need the exercise. According to my phone, I've gone 5.3 miles, so it's going to be close to 11 miles today by the time we're done, which is just what I need. But unfortunately, it means tomorrow I'm going to be absolutely wiped out. My food is hot. I wish it was a little bit hotter. It's not completely rehydrated. Hopefully it will get rehydrated. Bella gets so excited when I have the camera out. She thought when I patted my pot, I was asking her to come up. I was not. You want to come up here? Oops. You can sit up there if you want, but I'm not sure what the point would be. Yeah, I don't think actually, you know what? I don't think I want you up there next to my food. Why don't you get down? Go on, get down, get down, get down, get down. Wow, what a horrible smell. Well, while I was sitting eating lunch, I checked the internet, and the eagle I've been watching, Sunny, at the Big Bear Eagle's Nest just fled, and I am in tears. I didn't think I would be in tears when it happened, but I am. Anyway, going to try this meal. I don't think it's going to be that great. I should have added some meat to it, but I'm sure it'll be filling with all these potatoes in it, so gonna give it a try. Here's my lunch in the sun. And it's not as bland as I first thought. It's actually pretty good. I'm going to enjoy this. I am hungry. Yep, it's a combination of dried cooked potatoes and candy cap mushrooms and onions and some jalapeno and a little bit of zucchini and some salt. I'm just going to use up my candy cap mushrooms. I don't want to make sweets out of them, and they don't really seem like they taste very sweet. Maybe the ones I got just weren't that sweet. I don't know. So I'm just going to eat them like normal mushrooms. Lunch is over, but it didn't really fill me up, but that's okay. I've got some chocolate chip cookies that my neighbor gave me, and I'll have one now, and then I'll save one for the last mile of the hike just to give me a little pick-me-up. But I need this one now just for the energy to digest my food, I think. So let's head back the way we came, and hopefully the way back will be a bit more interesting. I feel like there wasn't really that many interesting or unique things to see on the way up, but hopefully we'll see something good on the way back to the car. I really like the town of Westport here in Western Washington. I just think it's a cool little town. It's got tourist-friendly stuff, yeah, but it's also a working marina, so it's not all just tourism, not wall-to-wall tourism. It's interesting. Lots to see here. Good place to play Pokemon too. In case you're wondering exactly where we are 4,801 miles from Gloucester, 2,861 miles from Washington, D.C., 2,682 miles from New Orleans, 1.9 miles from Ocean Shores, 6,921 miles from Auckland. you done, buddy? Are you done? Did I wear you out? I think I did. I think I did. I had a feeling she was going to get in the car when we were done. We did it. We went at least 10 miles. Just drawing a straight track on the map gives us 10 miles, but we didn't walk in a straight line, so probably 10.5 miles, and mostly on the sand. And I feel pretty good. My legs are tired, but the real suffering is going to come tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. But it feels really good psychologically to be able to get out here and do this again. It's been a long time since I've had the energy to do this hike, and I think I found the answer. I think I've got iron deficiency anemia yet again. I used to have it pretty badly, and I supplemented with iron, but then once I hit menopause, I figured I didn't need to supplement with iron anymore. But I think I was wrong. It looks like my diet is really low in iron. So I'm going to start taking hemi-iron supplements again. And I think that's going to be the answer for me. I think I'm going to get my energy back and start hiking like this again and lose some weight. Those 2 steaks I had last month, because my birthday was last month, I can feel the difference. I really, truly can. So I need to get my iron reserves built up, though. It's not enough just to get some iron in my bloodstream. I need to get my actual iron reserves built up. So we're all done here, and we might stop by Lake Aberdeen just to see how crowded it is now. We won't be doing any fishing, though. No way, because it's going to be a zoo. But I just might stop there just to show you all what Lake Aberdeen looks like in the afternoon. If not, this is the outro. If you can see there's more video after this, then that means that there's going to be some Lake Aberdeen stuff too. So thanks for watching. Please comment. The comments really keep me going. God, I don't know what I look like after 10 miles walking in the wind, but whatever. See you next week. Bye-bye. So here we are at Lake Aberdeen. There aren't that many people here, maybe because of the wind or maybe because they're not biting. So I'm going to give it a try here for a few minutes. If I catch a fish, I'll let you know. I'm sure the wind noise on the video was going to be horrible here though, so I won't video much. I just got a little trout. It's nice on this side. There's a little bit of madness on the other side. Someone's got a pony down there on the beach behind the dock. Interesting. That's a new one for me. I got another little one, but pretty hard to film here. I got Bella and I have to keep her on a leash since we're not out in the woods and there's other people with dogs, and not the best place to film, but I've got 2 baby fish and it's nice to be able to sit here and rest instead of having to drive all the way back home.